Hey guys, it's MJ and Izzy from Endless RVing, and as you know, we love our Newmar, but there are 5 things that we hate about our Newmar, and in this video, we're gonna tell you what they are.
So if you're new to the channel, we invite you to subscribe below, and you're also going to want to stick around to the end for some bloopers. So as you know, we recently did a video reviewing our 1-year ownership of our Newmar, and we're going to link that right above. So let's get right into it.
So number 1, headlights. The headlights, Newmar, if you're listening, they're really not good. When we left and picked up our Newmar the first day we got it, we drove home. We unfortunately had to go in the dark. We couldn't see anything. Izzy was white knuckling the whole way home. So we actually changed out and we put LEDs in, right? Honey, you want to tell a little bit about what kind?
For about $70, what we did was, I believe they were aux beam. We actually did a video on our 12, I think, essential upgrades. We'll link that above where we actually show what we did. It's literally an hour job. Newmar, if you're watching this, it is inexcusable that you're putting vehicles out on the road with these kind of lights. They are not functional, okay? So anybody out there that owns a Newmar, at least these BayStars, the lights from the factory are horrible. So do yourself a favor, get some LEDs, but that's gonna be the first thing that we hated about our Newmar. Number 2 is the lack of a power cord reel. Now, I've seen on other Class A gassers, ones that cost less than this one, specifically Holiday Rambler, they come standard with a power cord reel. Now, if anybody has a 50 amp hookup, these cables are not, they're not light, and actually when it gets cold, they're really hard to coil up. So as a result, we wind up getting some management here. We got some cord management, and we'll link that down below. But listen, even if it was an option, if it's a $400 option, we would have opted for that. Just give us the option to put a power cord reel in the back of this Newmar. It's a premium gas coach. Let's have some premium features.
Number 3, what's Izzy's least favorite part of an
Carpet.
RV? Carpet, right? And this is cheap carpeting, right?
Yeah. So again, it's not so much that I expected stock from the factory, right? But high-end gas coach, Newmar is known for that. At least give us an option. I know that Thor, who I'm not a fan of, they do offer, I don't know if it's standard or not, but on their gassers, there's some models that there is no carpeting in the cockpit area. For me, especially in the cockpit area, that's what's going to get the most dirt, right?
Lift from your shoes.
That's where you're in
right.
most of the time. And I don't know why Newmar does it. I'm thinking it's maybe of cost. Maybe there's another reason out there, but at least give us the option of getting rid of that carpet up in the cockpit.
There isn't an option. We rip it out.
Or rip it out, yeah. Number 3.
So number 4 is the radio and the GPS. So we got the option. We got the Rand McNally, which was a $2,200 option,
Something like
I think.
that,
Yeah. It stinks, right? So we'll be driving, and literally mid-trip, I'll be driving, and it'll just freeze. It'll just turn off, and then I have to, pull aside and reset, and it's a nightmare.
Yeah, not only that, the Rand McNally is paired with the X-Sight radio. And guys, I've had sound systems in vehicles back since I was 17, and I can tell you in 2002, I paid less for a higher quality sound system that's in this RV, okay? So for that price, it is 100% not worth it. There are other companies out there that are putting quality head units, Kenwood units, Pioneer units. Newmar, step up. Put something a little better in here, because this sound system, the head unit is antiquated. It's no good. So number 4, the sound system and the Rand McNally GPS. Number 5, guys, is going to be the squeaking when going down the road. Now, before everybody jumps on my hide, okay, I understand we're in a Ford F53. I understand we're on springs and shocks. I understand we don't have air suspension. I get that. And I do expect some squeaks. It's not going to be a DP. But what I will tell you is that, like, our entry door certainly could squeak less, okay? Up by the dash on the moldings where the windshield covers come down, they're squeaking. Now, it's not crazy, right? But maybe it could be improved. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm completely wrong, guys. Put it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Are there any Tiffin owners, any Integra owners out there that have the gassers? Let us know how your coach sounds going down the road. Now, it's not horrible, but it can be improved. So number 5, squeaking going down the road.
All right, guys. So those, again, are 5 things that we hate. That's a strong word, but about our Newmar. Most of you know, if you've seen our videos, we love our Newmar, but it's not all, you know, puppies and rainbows, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so we're just giving you some honest feedback. If you own a Newmar or any of the competitor coaches and there's things that you love and hate about them, put them in the comments below. If you know anybody that may be looking to get a Newmar, specifically a BayStar, feel free to share this video with them. We're also going to post to the left of us our RV DIYs as well as RV walkthroughs. For myself and MJ, we thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the road.
Hey guys, it's MJ and Izzy from Endless RVing, and as you know, we love our Newmar.
So if you're new to the channel, we ask you to